what to eat, what not to eat. Shall I eat this? No, 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 I should not eat that. Oh, it is high in carb. This is too high in protein. We have divided our food in so many categories that most of the time, or rather, if I say on daily basis, we get so confused on what to eat in breakfast, what to eat in lunch, what to eat in dinner. It won't be an exaggeration. Because I have received so many messages from so many people, Guruma, we don't understand what to eat every day. And we're so confused about this whole diet thing. So today I'm going to share 5 simple rules of diet, and trust me, if you understand these 5 simple questions of Bharat Yoga, which are very popular now, but in Bharat Yoga tradition, we had been following diet based on these 5 questions. And trust me, if you follow these 5 questions and you divide your diet in these 5 questions rather than this is this and this is that and this is that, you are going to reverse your ailments, and you are also going to not just going to use it as a cure but also as a prevention. So do watch this video till end. Namaste, I'm Acharya Pratishtha. I welcome you all at Bharat Yoga English, and today we are going to talk about diet. So without taking much time, I will straight away start with this division of diet. Some time back, I shared a video with all of you on Shad Ras. What are the 6 tastes in your diet? And as per Ayurvedic diet, as per yogic diet, we divide our diet in these 6 tastes. And I'm so glad to receive so many messages from all of you that you loved that video and you have started following that. Now, coming to the second part of our diet is when food comes in front of you, rather than doing the dissection of your food about this is carb, this is protein, this is that, we just ask 5 simple questions, because it is not just what is the ingredient of your diet that matters, but what time you're eating it, with what mindset you're eating it, how you are eating it, and of course, how much you are eating it. These are the questions that actually define a wholesome diet. So, the very first question in Bharat Yoga diet that we ask ourselves when we are sitting with food in front of us is, why to eat? क्यों खाऊं? Why do I eat? I'm eating for taste. I'm eating because I have given full payment for buffet, or I'm eating just because it is tasty, or I'm eating that maybe I won't get it next time, or I'm eating it because I have to survive and because I have to stay healthy. So this question should be a first question in your mind. Why to eat? So eat for your health, not only for your taste. And trust me, healthy food can also be very tasty. And if you have doubt about it, check our entire playlist of Tasty Tuesdays with Acharya Pratishtha, where I have shared so many recipes with you on how you can make unhealthy recipes healthy. And if you have any such recipe which you want to know, like any food, any cuisine that you love to eat but you don't know how to make a healthier version of it, and you have a doubt that it is an unhealthy food, do write to us and I will definitely bring a healthy recipe of the same with you. Second, after kyun khaun is kab khaun, when to eat. Now this when to eat is a very important question. You are eating very healthy food, but you're eating at 12 in the night, it's not going to work for you. You're eating very healthy food, but you're eating 11 in the night, it's not going to work for you. You're eating too less, but you're eating in late night, that's not going to work for you. So we have, our body is in sync with sun. We call it circadian rhythm also. You should eat between this window. Now, what is the window between sunrise and sunset? So eat between sunrise and sunset. That's very important. So your first meal should be after sunrise and your last meal should be before sunrise. Now, when I say this, maybe there are a few smart viewers at Bharat Yoga English who might ask, then Guruma, at Iceland, people should be eating 6 months and not eating 6 months. No. To make it more practical, we have made a rule that do not eat anything after 7 p.m. And this one habit can change your life, I'm telling you. It can work wonders at your digestive system. It can give you clear and glowing skin. It can stop your hair fall. It can manage your sugar levels. It can manage your blood pressure. And it can help you in losing weight in a healthy way. So why to eat? Eat for your health, not only for your taste. When to eat eat after sunrise and don't eat after sunset. So eat between sunrise and sunset. That is a natural window of your eating. After kyun khaun, kab khaun, third is kitna khaun. How much to eat? So why to eat? When to eat? How much to eat? Now this is a big question. How much to eat? So, people start calculating their food with this much gram, this much that. No, no, no. We don't have to do that. No such dissection of your food. Food is not just energy. Food is not just something that you put in your mouth. Food is emotion. Food is feeling. Food is something that nurtures not only your body but your mind, and it also regulates your happy hormones. So we need to be very, very careful about food. So when I say how much to eat, rule is very, very simple. Very simple. How much to eat? Eat half of your stomach. So let's make it more clear and more easy. So half of your stomach shall be filled with food, one fourth shall be filled with water, and one fourth space shall be left for the circulation of air. So half of your stomach food, one fourth water, one fourth air. So how do we, practically implement it in our day-to-day life? So at Bharat Yoga, let's say I'm taking my lunch at 1:30. So at 1, I'm going to take 2 glasses of water. Then after 15 minutes, I'm going to take salads or any raw food if you are taking. And then at 1:30, I take my lunch, and that is half of my hunger, so that I leave space for the air, for the circulation of the air. So water intake, I have done half an hour before, then I take my food, half of my hunger, and then I leave space for the air. So on a lighter note, I always say, if you don't leave space for the air to circulate, you leave air, and then you say, oh, it's bloating, it's acidity, and you pass gas, and that's not something very good. So generally people say, oh, it was so tasty, I'm filled till here. Not something good, right? So eat half of your hunger. And how do we define half of our hunger? One fourth space shall be left for water, one fourth air, and half of your stomach shall be filled with food. This is the exact quantity. So quantity plays a very, very, very important role. And to simplify it even more, eat with your spine straight so that your abdomen, your stomach is not loose to overeat. Your spine should be straight when you eat, and that also helps you in eating half of your hunger. Now, fourth question is how to eat. क्यों खाऊं, कब खाऊं, कितना खाऊं, कैसे खाऊं? Why to eat, when to eat, how much to eat, and how to eat. Now, no problem. You're eating very, very, very sumptuous meal you are taking, and your food is really, really healthy, and you're taking it at the right time. But you are watching a television and then eating, or you're looking at your mobile and then eating, or you're talking to someone and then eating. You will lose all the nutrition in your food. Trust me. Why? Because mind and mindfulness and how you're eating plays a very important role in your diet. So never eat with your screen on. Never ever eat looking at television. Never eat with mobile in your hand. Never eat discussing the universal problems at the dining table, which generally people do. They just talk about all the political scenarios of their country and so many things. We are mentally stressed and tensed when we are eating. So as per yoga philosophy, we should eat with mauन, silence, and we should keep chanting mantra while eating. But that's, I can understand, not very much possible in today's time when you socialize and you're eating with people. So still you can follow a few things, at least when you're eating at home. One, always begin your food with a prayer. सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सहवीर्यं करवावहे तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहे. So have gratitude for the food you have. There are so many people who just dream of having such food that you are getting. So you're so blessed. Be grateful for the food you have. Be grateful for the family with whom you are having your food. So first is have gratitude for the food you have. Then either you sit in cross-legged position or you sit in Vajrasana while taking your meals. That's the best posture to take your meals. But then when you're socializing, you might be sitting on a dining table, still even sitting on a chair, you can Keep your legs in a cross-legged position if possible. Third is try to eat with your hands. Now, when I say try to eat with your hands, that's a very important aspect of your diet. Why it is an important aspect of your diet? Because when we eat, when we touch anything, we have nerve endings at the tip of our fingers, and when we touch something, it sends signal to our brain, and brain sends signal to the concerned organ. So let's say when we are touching, that's why this is hot, this is cold, this is soothing, this is not so soothing. So when you touch food, signal from your nerve endings is being sent to your brain. From brain, that signal is being sent to your digestive system, and your digestive system is ready and prepared to welcome food. But when we eat straight away from fork and spoon, that signal is not being sent to your digestive system, and food comes as a surprise to your digestive system. So you get less time for food to get digested. So eat with your hands. And then there are 5 elements, and that's a big science. I'm not going to discuss it today in this video. So then it is an X-ray machine, which is natural X-ray machine. So when you touch the food, it is not too hot, not too cold. If there is anything in the rice or anything in any part of your food, you won't take it in your mouth. So try eating with your hands, because that is the most hygienic way. Why is it hygienic, you must be thinking? So all the spoon and fork, so many people would have eaten from that, but this is your personal spoon and fork. You have washed it yourself, and you have not put it in anybody else's mouth except your child. So you know that this is the cleanest thing to take food with. So क्यों खाऊं, कब खाऊं, कैसे खाऊं, कितना खाऊं? Why to eat, how much to eat, when to eat, how to eat. And last question is, shall I eat or not? Now, this question comes into everybody's mind when food is there and you say, shall I eat or not? If this question comes in your mind, trust me, don't eat. Don't eat. Because anybody who is hungry will never have this question in mind, shall I eat or not? So, shall I eat or not? Don't eat. खाऊं या ना खाऊं and जाऊं या ना जाऊं, shall I go to the washroom or not? You must go whenever you feel like. So that sarvarogamalashreya, this body waste should get out of your body. These are very simple questions you should be asking to yourself when you take your food. And then there are some very simple rules that plan your meal for the next day. Generally when we don't plan our meals, we end up eating anything. So plan what you want to have, plan your meals. You want to have 2 meals a day, 3 meals a day, plan what you want to eat. And then when food is in front of you, follow these 5 questions and these 5 rules, and trust me, 95% of your ailments will be gone. So that's all for today. We will be discussing more about diet, and I would be very happy to receive questions from you. And in the upcoming videos, I'll take those questions. That's all for today. Lots of love, light, and blessings. Stay happy, stay healthy, happy food, happy life. Hari Om.